Okay, hello Twitch chat, ladies and gentlemen.
Where's everybody at?
Okay, hello Twitch chat. Oops, had myself double casting. Anyways, welcome early birds to tonight's stream. Just one game for you guys tonight. It will be the start of week 3 of season 2 of the Do It Big Invitational. Tonight's game will be between Hapuma Matata, 2-1 on the season, against Chili's Angels, who are 4-1 on the season. So we're gonna get that set up. There's Mr. Bidao in the chat. Welcome, welcome. Let's see here. Okay. So we're gonna check in with both teams here, and then we're gonna get the show on the road. Hello, gamers.
Yo.
How are you?
I'm good. Charles,
good.
are you here? Are you setting up the lobby? Do you need help?
But it's only 8.
We started at 8.
Oh, we do?
Yeah, I'm trying to
Mhm.
set it up. What buttons do I press?
I
Do
can do
you
it.
need
I
to
got you.
Okay. Rohit's
I
on
think you
top
press
of it.
Control C and
Wait,
Control V.
Is Nerf Shen Hapuma Matata?
Do it big, go
I
to...
think-
Yes.
Last time
Yes.
we were
Okay.
unwilling to pick up the jargon, right?
Okay,
I think we can. I think we can R3 the jargon.
how do I do
Like
this?
being able to.
Watch this.
Just keep in mind you're
Alright,
technically on stream here.
Charles, can you self-mute?
Oh, okay. We're on
Um,
stream right now, by the way.
and Clovis, I'm
Yep,
gonna
I'm
need
good.
you in about a minute after I check in with the
Sounds
other
good.
team.
Sounds good. But why?
Fight thing, right?
Hello, gamers.
Hello.
The lobby is officially up. I'm inviting you all.
Oh, thank you. We were gonna go to Battlefy and
Yeah.
we forgot about it.
It's all good. Okay, well, anyways, when I ask for the interview candidates, just come up so I don't have to drag you. Please and thank you. Alright. Okay, so checked in with both teams here. The lobby is officially up for tonight's game against Hapuma Matata on blue side, Chili's Angels on red side. Tonight, I'm joined on the cast by Mr. Civillock, aka Clovis.
Hello.
As this is your first time on the cast, tell Twitch chat about yourself.
Twitch chat probably knows a lot about me already.
Probably, but some of them might not.
I'm a little famous.
Oh,
You
okay.
don't know anything about me. I've been leaking strats from. We've been coaching Rubal's team to help them improve.
Nice.
Talking a bit with Samuel Lee.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I've been following the tournament. See how my boys are doing.
Sounds good.
Should probably leave the lobby. All right, here we go.
Have you liked what you've seen thus far?
There've been games. It's been some gameplay.
There have been some games and some gameplay. That is definitely
contested and close matches. That's what I'll say.
true. Sounds like you are not 100% satisfied.
I'm very satisfied. Au contraire.
Oh, okay. Because you
So-
said there's been gameplay. Not
There's been
necessarily.
gameplay.
There's a distinct lack of adjectives in front of gameplay that make me think that you were just holding it in a little bit.
Yeah,
you know.
no. I mean, the secret is you should always speak in conditionals. That way you can never be wrong.
True. Never speak in absolutes.
Yeah. I'm an open-minded person. I'm willing to be persuaded of a lot of different things.
Gotcha. Well, let's see. Who are you missing here?
Do you have
We
any
are missing...
draft predictions for tonight?
Well, I don't want to get into it yet because I'm pretty sure.
Okay, guys, save it. All right.
Yeah, well, it's more so because, I think that people are in chat right now, or I have the stream on right now because we're not into Pickman yet, so I don't want to spoil anything. Or leak strats, I guess. Clovis conveniently forgetting that he to mention that he cast for UCI. Oh, you cast for UCI? That's sick.
Oh yeah, I used to do that. I was affiliated with the UCI Esports Arena, and I
Sweet.
was kind of worked a little bit with their coach.
Nice. How was
And
that?
did some analyst stuff for them. It was good. The year I started, it was the year right after they got first place, and then they didn't qualify. So it was probably me, not a good enough analyst.
I see. That's sick. Okay, well, both teams are here. So what we're gonna do a little bit of a departure from the norm, ladies and gentlemen. We've already heard enough from our captains here. Hapum, the captain of Hapuma Matata, Chili 5, the captain of Chili's Angels. I don't want to hear another Charles speech today. So we're gonna get to know some of the members of these teams tonight. I'm gonna ask for Celery Man, aka Alex, on Hapuma Matata. I'm gonna ask for Amiza142 from Chili's Angels, and once I get both of them in here, I'll explain to you guys why. And I get the interview ease. Alright, so we're gonna wait for Alex and Helen here.
How exciting.
How exciting. Indeed.
We have Alex entering the lobby.
Hello.
How are you feeling today, Alex?
I'm feeling good.
Cool.
Have you
Really
eaten
good.
yet?
Have I eaten yet? No,
Yeah.
not really.
No.
Oh, well,
It's
hopefully
just one of those days.
yeah, it happens. I mean, all I'm gonna say is, how can you get fed in game if you're not fed in real life?
Well, I can't get fed if I'm already full, can I?
Oh,
Oh.
true! A man of exceeding talent and incredible wit. Thank you for joining us on the Peanut Gallery.
Alright, Helen is here as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, the reason that we picked these two specific interview candidates for tonight's game is Alex and Helen are in a very loving relationship in real life. But, as fate would
Very
have
much
it,
so.
they are going to be pit against each other here in the bot lane for tonight's match. Alex, the AD carry player for Team Hapuma Matata. Helen, the support player for Chili's Angels. So, Alex, as you are on blue side, the first question will go to you. How important is League of Legends to your relationship?
Well, I think luckily for me, there is the old adage of lose lane, win game. So I'm hoping that will sort of balance out, our career run in the Do It Big Invitational as well as my personal life after the game is over. So.
Is that a hint of match fixing, as in you'll throw the game so that you'll win the post
Oh
game?
no, she's just better than me.
Oh, okay. Sounds
gonna be Bato.
good. All right,
Get your bets in, ladies and gentlemen and gentle people.
it's true. All right, well, I'm gonna turn it now over to Amiza142, aka Helen. Helen, what have you threatened Alex with if you guys lose the game today?
I told him I would give him 4 kisses if we lose, but
Uh-huh.
if he wins, I'll give him 6 kisses because I just want him to be happy.
Wow. By the way, your captain in chat here is telling you to give them hell, and you decidedly did not do that. But
Oh,
very, very
I
PG.
actually
Yeah.
wrote a song for Alex.
Oh.
because, yeah, 3 years of relationship, and I wanted to sing for the street. Is that okay?
Oh yeah, go for it. Go for it. I'm here for it.
All right. I'm a little nervous. Alex is an ADC. HIJK, I love you. Up where your CS is high. You light up my support sky. Tonight, let's focus on fun. ADCs are relevant in 2021. Thank you.
Nice.
Wow! Oh my goodness, that was straight fire.
Beautiful.
Oh man, a lot better than any of Charles's speeches. Hopefully, though, galvanizing the right team this time. After it seems like Charles's speech galvanized Andyland in their previous game. But wow, okay. Thank you to both Alex and Helen. We're all rooting for you both, both on the Rift tonight and in real life. I'll let you both go back to your teams, and we're going to get started with picking bands very, very soon. Good luck to you both.
Thank you.
Roger. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, Helen.
Wow. Was not expecting
Wow,
a
really
song.
rousing interview.
Yeah, I was not expecting a song in the pregame. But as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, the Do It Big community is diverse and creative. So we're going to get to know all of them before Season 2 is over. Definitely stay tuned. Be here at the beginning of the stream so you can catch nuggets like that. Okay. So gonna ask for both teams to start when ready. And we're gonna get into pick bands here. If you are listening to the stream and you are in the game, please mute the stream because we're now going to talk some draft predictions. Okay.
All right. I mean,
in.
that's really just a do it big moment right there.
I think so
Wholesome
too.
in real life and cyberbullying on the Rift. And speaking of musicality, Seraphine getting taken off the table right away. That's the blue side band one.
Yeah.
Thoughts on this?
Pretty typical, I think. I don't think that Chile 5 is going to have Seraphine for the entire tournament. It's a busted champion in general. If you look at the win rates,
I think it's really been meta defining in the Do It Big invitational metagame as well. A lot of support and mid laners playing it, making it a pretty threatening flex pick for teams that are able to play in both positions.
Yeah, I agree.
Got an Ashe ban coming out, as well as a Leona coming out as the red 1 ban, followed by the Pantheon. Interesting angle for both of these bans already.
So what I'm predicting here is we need to see a jungle ban or two, or else it's going to be very interesting. If you're Puma Matata, Magnus Crow
surprised
as
to
a
see a jungle ban here. I mean,
from one of the two teams.
I mean, you can see that blue one is already looking to take out long-range engage tools. That's all the 3 tools they've taken away. Galio Ultimate, Ashe Ultimate, Seraphine Ultimate, both really disruptive to the chaotic skirmishing style that Puma Matata likes to implement in previous drafts. Whereas we see a lot of engage supports being taken away by red side. I believe the Pantheon is targeted at Ali.
Okay,
Is that how you say it?
Triple bans, support bans here. Okay, so that's very, very interesting. The reason why I wanted to see a jungle ban here is because B-Crow's jungle pool isn't the deepest. I feel like of the 3 power tempo junglers that he plays, or that are like really meta right now in Hecarim, Olaf, and Udyr, he really only plays Hecarim. We've seen him try
That's
Olaf.
possible.
So
I think that maybe
pick.
that's like you can thinking deeper into the draft. I think Hapuma Matata recognizes this, but I don't think they think it's that important because they have a really sharp identity. I think that's why I'm really excited to watch this game. Is both these teams have a very sharp angle. You can see that present in both their ban strategies. You can tell that blue side is afraid of disruptive ultimates that can break apart the team fight and give that fight control, and red side is afraid of the engage tools. So we see Swain Lulu coming in. That seems like a pretty good read, I think, because if they see that blue side is afraid of the engage tools, they pick these really disruptive champions, Swain and Lulu. So this is a flexible draft that can pivot into a lot of different directions so far. Aatrox
Okay.
getting hovered here.
Yeah, see, so the thing is, right, if you're now Chili's Angels is to me the question is what their jungler is going to be because all the power tools in my opinion are off the table either because it got picked away in Hecarim or Beaker doesn't play it.
Olaf,
next
well,
comfort
isn't
pick-
this just a snap Olaf though?
He doesn't play it. It would be a snap
Just Kai'Sa
Olaf in a
locked in.
vacuum, but I don't know
Nocturne's
that
available as well.
I don't know that they're comfortable enough with that pick yet. Which means we saw him on a Mumu against Andyland do Jack Dilly Squat. His next comfort pick is probably Jarvan, and Aatrox and Hecarim would absolutely love that. Okay, so we have seen the Nocturne come out before as well. They did win the game that they played with Nocturne, but I don't think it was because of Nocturne.
I mean, I think what's you can see right away from these first 3 picks is both teams are coming here for a fight, and these are 2 really brutal knife fighting compositions, short range, aggressive, a lot of explosive damage. One thing to keep in mind here is that there's a lot of healing from the side of blue side. Hecarim and Aatrox both have a lot of sustain. You also see a lot of disruption coming out from the red side. They have Lulu ultimate, Swain ultimate, Nocturne ultimate. These are tools that can dissuade an aggressive diving strategy through the utility that they offer and the kind of counter engage. That can be be really disruptive for a lot of these dive oriented champions. There's the Malphite ban taken away along the theme of taking away long range engaged tools. Blue side doesn't want to see any of that, so they're banning that right away.
I think
Orianna
coming out.
Rumble
I think
being
Ornn's
removed.
going to be the ban here.
Yeah, that would definitely fit the storyline and would make me look very smart. So hopefully they ban it, Roger.
The only other option I think would be something along the lines of like a Maokai, maybe a Yone if they don't want to see that. But I think Swain is definitely going in the hands of Chili 5, so not going to be the Swain ADC. Oh, okay.
Oh, a Sivir ban,
So
making
Ornn
me look
is
incredibly
up.
foolish.
Indeed.
But it looks like they're targeting that bottom lane position. I'm interested to see what Ikuji pulls out of his pool with Ashe and Sivir off the table. I believe those are the only 2 AD carries he has played thus far.
Yeah, as far as I can remember, I think that's the case. Alright, we are going to see that Ornn then, after it doesn't get banned away. It'll get immediately picked up.
Interesting that they choose to lock Ornn here. I suppose there's no reason to keep top lane counterpick anymore because they do see that Aatrox committed to the top lane. So that means they aren't going to use that red side solo lane counterpick opportunity. There is a world where Aatrox gets flex mid. I think that's unlikely though. Thoughts on that, Roger?
I don't think so. I don't think that they've practiced this. Roll swap. Yuumi gonna get hovered here just kind of as a troll, I think. Okay,
And the
Janna gonna
gets
be the locked in.
I'm a little bit worried about this Janna. This Janna is quite powerful, and it is a strong like counter theme. You can kite out that Swain, you can kite out that Nocturne ultimate, potentially if you space correctly. You do have to play around the spell shield, which can be really problematic. One thing I don't like about this Janna is that it really fights against the rest of the blue side theme. They have all these really aggressive dive-oriented champions. There's the Sylas.
Sylas gonna be
Very,
locked
very
in
interesting.
here. A couple of choice
I would
ultimates
actually be
to
really
steal here.
excited. I'd be very excited to see Sylas swapped into the top lane as the Ornn counter pick. I think that's unlikely, but it would be a very cool strategic move. Sylas is a really common Ornn counter pick, and Aatrox does tend to struggle against Ornn later into the game.
We have an issue here, I think.
And the Jace gets locked in.
I don't think this is the pick.
Excited? This
Because
is probably
they went all the way
Kuji's
down
Jace AD carry? No,
I think it went down to 0 because someone. Yeah, Jace is Vayne. Okay, so I was gonna say there's no way because it went all the way down to 0. Okay, so Vayne gonna be the last pick here for Chili's Angels. Helen spelling a little trouble. I guess they didn't use the search feature properly. But okay, so That would be the comps rounded out then for both teams. On blue side, it will be Aatrox in the top lane, Hecarim in the jungle, Sylas in the mid lane, and Kaisa Janna in the bot lane. Meanwhile, for Chili's Angels in the bot lane, Lulu and Vayne in the mid lane, Swain in the jungle, it will be Nocturne, and in the top lane, it will be Ornn. Will be interesting to see a couple of things. Akuji forced onto a champion that we have not seen him play before. Meanwhile, on blue side, we saw Hapoom play Sylas to good effect against Don't Worry We Scale. But I think this time around it's going to be in the hands of Nep, aka Niku Toilet, and a couple of really good ultimates to steal. Can counter Paranoia, so both teams can't see anything, which I think is pretty funny. In that situation, by the way, both Paranoias just wouldn't be able to be used really unless they were already in melee vision.
Well, whoever ults second will have longer cast time duration, right?
Yeah. But you know, last 6
So you're
seconds.
kind of in this strange situation where if you cast first, you want to input buffer on a target as soon as you're in range so that you can cast before the darkness triggers
Sure.
from the counter Nocturne ultimate. That's also kind of a weird situation because it would require Sylas to be in Nocturne's range to cast his ultimate and steal it. So it is a potential interaction. I don't think it's going to be particularly game breaking. I think really the Sylas is here to target Ornn ultimate. That's going to be his job in these fights.
For sure.
Taking a look at the overall composition, these teams are here to scrap. Like, both these teams want to fight and get their hands dirty early on. So I expect this to be an important tempo-based game. I think the scaling advantage, I kind of give it to Red Side here. They have those Ornn items picking up into the mid to late game. They have that Swain who actually scales really well as a team fighter. And of course they have the notorious Vayne, who's going to make short work of these melee champions if she's allowed to free hit in these fights. That being said, there's a lot of explosive skirmishing power in the pre-6 phase, even in the level 6 ultimate spike. Sylas ult, Hecarim ult, Aatrox ult, all of these are super powerful spells, especially if Sylas is going to be picking up Swain ultimate in these mid-game skirmishes. Potentially really dangerous.
Right. Yeah. Hopefully we see some double Call of the Forest Gods intersecting each other here. Will be interesting from a visual perspective. I don't think that Sylas, when he steals anything, gets like enhanced particles. So let's see if both teams can keep track of which ram is whose.
Yeah, very good point. Yeah, sounds like we're going to be heading to Ram Ranch this game.
Oh boy.
And the horns.
Yes. 18 naked cowboys. We have a highlighted message here, by the way. It says, Mr. Wong, we politely ask for quality copy pasta to be read in this live broadcast. For alas, we will stir up a ruckus. So,
Ooh.
By the way, ladies and gentlemen, I have updated some of the channel point rewards, and I have also implemented betting. So let me go ahead and try that right now. So let's see here.
Yeah.
Where is
While we
my...
test that feature.
Okay.
Do you want to highlight a specific matchup in this game? I actually really want to keep an eye on the support role in this draft, because I think how these supports choose to enable their frontline or their backline is going to have a huge impact on the outcome of this game. Both kind of the rest of the team, they all kind of want to fight each other. Like Ornn, Nocturne, Swain, Vayne, Age. These champions all want to just get in there and start hitting things.
Right.
Janna is going to be really interesting because this is where the comps sort of diverge, is that Janna is trying to separate out this fight and prevent Swain and Vayne from entering effectively into the fight. She has a lot of healing, potentially apply Staff of Flowing Water onto all her melee champions, give them that move speed. So those Janna ultimates are going to be really key. Conversely, we have the Lulu ultimate, which is a much more proactive tool as opposed to a defensive tool than Janna ult. If Lulu can get a really big knockup, either to deny the engage from Hecarim or to set up on the Nocturne ult even, if Lulu's well positioned, and that can be a really powerful CC application.
Yeah, we will have to see. Sorry, I'm kind of tuning out here because I'm trying to make sure that my prediction thing works out. So we have the bet live. Ladies and gentlemen, put up your channel points for a chance to win even more channel points. I also updated the rewards as well. All right. So, if you cash out here, feel free to redeem them for the rewards of your choice. One of those rewards, by the way, will be a question that you can pose to a specific player after the game. All right. So if you like what you see,
really generous.
Assuming that it is not against TOS or too flamey, you are more than welcome to pose a question to the players here that I will read out for you. Oh man, so many predictions already. 8.6k bet on Hapuma Matata thus far. 6k in favor of Chili's Angels. Who do you got in this one, Clovis?
This one, full disclosure, I have been coaching Chili's Angels pretty extensively the past couple of weeks, so I have a little bit of a horse in the race, so to speak. Definitely cheering for my boys on the red.
Oh, well, there's a horse in the race, literally, but it's not on Chili's Angels. So we'll see whose horse is ran in this game. Okay, I think all the predictions are in.
All right.
Oh my god. Highlight my message. Jeffrey Pog saying, LMAO, you call yourself a Chili's Angels fan? I'm fucking loaded on channel points, bro. I all in every game because I'm just that jacked. Alright, let's hope you cash out here. Is there any way I can look and see who bet on what?
I have no idea. But I'm excited for this new functionality.
Hell yeah. For those of you who have already accrued enough channel points here, remember, look at those rewards, see if you maybe want to pose a question on one of these players post-game, and get to know your players a little bit more, alright? Okay.
Alright, I know I just highlighted the support matchup, but early on, definitely want to look at these early jungle routes. Of course, you always want to pay attention to the jungler in the early game, because that dictates a lot about what the team's plan is going to be. But it's especially important because there's a lot of pressure on Hecarim to get the ball rolling early on. Hecarim farms very quickly and can keep tempo, but we'll be looking to convert here because, like I said, blue team is on a bit of a timer with this Vayne and this Ornn ramping up into the late game.
Ramming and ramping, really.
Ramming as well, yeah. No pun intended.
XD. Okay,
another thing that will be important to keep in mind on is, will red team figure out how to build Grievous Wounds? I know they had some issues itemizing it against Andyland. Neglecting to build it against 4 healing champions. Similarly, we have 4 healers in this game. Once again, Janna Ultimate, Silas healing, Hecarim healing, and Aatrox healing. So I'm optimistic that eventually Chili's Angels will pick up that Grievous Wounds.
Yeah, it will be interesting to see. I feel like in the matchup top lane, for example, Ornn should probably rush a Bramble Vest.
Yep, Bramble Vest makes the most sense, and I think Morel Nomicon on the Swain will be the best application.